Stream is up. Unstable is first. Good job, Unstable. Damn, it's not even been 19 seconds. Good job. Okay, there's a small chance I will be faintly distracted because there's Hotel Transylvania on TV and it's funny as hell. So I might be watching that with half an eye and playing the game with you guys. Good job, Unstable.
You simply do not give up, do you? How much did the Meisters pay you to finish what they began 30 years ago? Tell me, what price does my blood fetch? No matter. Whatever the sum, you will not live to collect.
Would have been nice if it found out that you're one of you guys, you fucking idiot.
My fallen comrade!
Those machines are summoning more automatons. We've got to destroy them.
Wrong body. I have no idea, Cat. I'm sorry to hear that. I think next week I will actually look for a new mic. And hopefully we'll get some loudness out of it. This one is on the quiet side. Everything seems to be locked. That guy. What the hell am I supposed to break now? Oh, Gambi! Thanks for being here. I'll give you a free pat the cat. Every lurk matters. Aw, cat redeeming the pat. I'll play the cat pat in a second. Those things are protected and I can't fix them. Do I have to game into skipping this?
Not doing well here.
Oh, that's not finished dying. Thought it was broken, but I guess it was not. Ouch. Idiot, come pick me up. Pick me up.
Back into
Idiot,
the fray.
come here.
Thank you.
That middle device. Whatever it is, let's smash it. Go after his platform. Destroy it.
My fallen comrades will have vengeance!
Yes, I know you were one of ours. I know you're a legionnaire. It was obvious. Problem is, you have no idea I'm a legionnaire, and you're trying to kill me. Why is everybody trying to kill me without talking first? Do we really have to beat up everybody to have a normal conversation? Yeah, he was not wrong, that's for sure. Sweet, many mobs. Let's remove another spawner real quick. The less of the spawners, the easier my time surviving here. Not terrible, he's one of the legionnaires that somehow survived the murders 30 years ago. And he has been taking care of the city and the Cyclops and shit, but did he really have to try and kill me? Really?
That middle device. Whatever it is, let's smash it.
Yeah, I probably
My fallen comrades will
quite
have
believe
vengeance!
myself. Especially considering quite a few of Jane's people are of my race, so if I see one of my lineage going after them for some reason, just or not. Oh my god, no! Pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, pick up, come on! Why is it he not picking himself up? I mean, why didn't it let me pick him up? That was super weird. Oh, wrong button.
Much obliged.
Fine, everything's fine, we're alive.
One more down.
Ow. Not for long. Not at this rate. I think they knocked out my idiot again. No! No, not me, not even! Oh my god. quite a boss fight. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I didn't try this yesterday. Oops. Watch the hell! Watch the hell!
That middle
Stop
device.
stuff!
Whatever it is, let's smash it.
Don't think it was meant to trigger both of the devices at the same time. This onslaught of mobs is super powerful! Oh my gosh, they knocked out my idiot again. Ow, 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 ow. Can't even hit him because the mobs keep taking my aggro. Why am I so vulnerable to fire? Where is my idiot? Okay, you are out of protection and out of robots. Sorry I had to kill you, but oh, fucking bastard!
Surrender yourself, gent. By all the saints, your judgment is long overdue.
Judgment? By what right? The people of Stonebridge are guilty of far worse crimes than mine. I spit on you. Murderers and traitors, all.
Murder and betrayal? Who do you accuse?
Not you. I've not seen your face before, and you are a mystery. No, I speak of these merry meisters in their pretty clothes and all the people of Stonebridge. They tore open the doors of our chapter house, dragged us into the streets, murdered my brothers, my sisters, the whole damned Legion.
You were there? You actually saw what happened?
Good. We should deal with facts, not hearsay.
I was there. I saw these people with my very own eyes. Watched them slaughter legionnaires who refused to fight back.
Many joined the mob, sir, but many more did not.
Half your people stood by, while the other half did murder. Did you hold the killers to account? No? Then you share in their guilt.
And the people who killed the Legionnaires? They were never tried for murder? None of them?
What could we do? Arrest half the city? Even the constables had sided with Jane and her mobs.
Why did you survive? when all the other Legionnaires died?
We were ordered to stand firm, to face the mob down, to raise no hand in our own defense. A stupid order, meant to shame the people into sparing us. But rabid dogs have no shame. I fled into a causeway, and promised my dead comrades that I'd see justice done for them.
If you claim to be a Legionnaire, then tell us your name.
Archambault du Payen, senior apprentice to the Grand Mage, last survivor of the Legion.
Oh, you idiot.
No, not the last. Look at me, brother. We stood at Hearthfire together 40 years past, spoke the rights, and made our oaths to the Legion.
I remember you. Odo, the tracker, the tireless scout, the watcher of roads. How can this be? In my dreams, I saw the whole Legion dead, scattered around a great tree.
You saw a tree? Was it full of ravens?
Just as you say. Sometimes I see my fallen comrades scattered about its base, an army of corpses, rotting in a foul and twisted wood. Every time I close my eyes, the dream is there.
You and Odo were friends?
No, I hardly knew him. I was a mage apprentice. Odo was a scout of sorts.
Scout is a kind word for what I was.
You're a criminal, but you're a Legionnaire as well.
Hand him over to me and I'll see that he gets a trial. He'll hang, I expect, but that's a quick death. Better than he'd get if we tossed him to the people. Wait, he's a Legionnaire. He's one of us. And he's a mage. If we give him to the town, all his knowledge is lost. This man is a criminal, sir. He tried to ruin our city, and who knows how many lives he took. Would you let him walk free?
I think Odo was probably an assassin, though.
We need more information before we decide what to do with him.
Ask your questions. I'm sure the constable will be eager to learn how I eluded him so very many times.
Why attack Stonebridge? What did you mean to achieve?
To leave these people as they left me. Ruined, defenseless, alone. Their fine city lying in pieces around them. Who else could demand satisfaction for my brothers and sisters? The Meisters would never have listened if I had gone before their courts. I was one man, alone, and my survival was inconvenient at best.
Did you intend this all along? 30 years?
No. I only meant to steal back the treasures that they plucked from the Legion's corpse. Tomes of magic. Heirlooms that belonged to friends. But I gained a reputation. I learned that one man can be as fearsome as an army if he cultivates a legend around himself. Only in the last 5 years did I dare to dream of the city's fall. And I came close, did I not? I may have failed, but they will never forget.
Fair enough, and you actually saved the Cyclopses, so that's a plus. Though I'm a bit sad you actually meant to destroy the city.
Witnesses said you could disappear at will. You've been hiding in the causeways?
The Legion left many causeways behind. No one knew they existed, save for me. But they couldn't always take me where I needed to go. The Foundry, say, or a troublesome Meister's estate. So I created causeways of my own. Not a simple art to learn. And when I hang, as I assuredly will, the knowledge shall die with me.
God damn it.
You lived 30 years in the causeways? Did you ever come out?
When I wished to come out, I did. The constables were looking for a well-dressed old gentleman, because that was what I allowed them to see. If I dressed as a workman or a clerk, darkened my hair with pitch, I could escape their eyes.
So you moved about the city with ease, kept an eye on the constables, without their knowledge.
Sometimes I clothed myself in rags and tottered about the main square. No one gave me a second look, and I could observe my enemy at leisure.
That beggar, the fellow who shouted rude names at me whenever I drilled the automatons in the square? That was you?
Was it? I'm sorry, Constable. I don't recall.
I honestly like this guy, even if he was a bit unhinged, but after all he saw... I mean, he's not wrong.
The trouble in the Foundry?
Thanks
The
for the
Automaton
hydrate,
Rebellion?
Stable.
That was all you're doing?
My designs, yes. For their execution, I must give some credit to the people of Stonebridge themselves.
Are you mad? The people of Stonebridge? How are we to blame?
How are you not
If not
to
for
blame?
your cruelty and greed, would the Foundry workers be so quick to rise up? If not for your murder of the Legion, would you need an army of automatons to defend you? I took what you gave me, Constable, and I turned it against you.
Fair enough. Thanks for all the redeems in Stable.
Did you mean to launch the Automaton Rebellion when you did?
No, you forced my hand. I'd hoped that the trouble in the Foundry would last a few more weeks, and I'd have time to turn all the automatons against the city. As it was, I turned half to my side at best. Not near enough.
You used the criminals in the crypts. They abducted the automatons, and you modified them.
Yes, you have it exactly. A slow and painstaking affair, but my accomplices were more than willing. Reputation has its benefits, even in criminal circles. Simple enough to bend one's admirers to one's will. Learning how to exert control over the automatons, that was the challenge. Fortunately, I was able to steal as many books from the college as I liked. And I had my own magical knowledge to draw upon, too. It took some experimentation and a few ruined automatons, but I learned.
Damn, he's a smart cookie.
All right, I'm ready to make a decision.
The gent is your prisoner by rights. What shall we do with him?
Get your grubby hands off of my Legion, you bastard!
We'll take custody of the gent. He won't trouble your city any further.
I must vigorously protest. This madman tried to bring down the city. I'll not have him running loose.
My word that I leave you in peace, Constable, on the following terms. First, that your fine council grants full support to the Legion. Second, that you find the ones who slaughtered my Legion brothers, if they yet live, and hold them to account.
I dare say we have little choice, sir. Very well. I agree to your terms. That's one matter settled, but we still owe the Legion a vote. I'll convene the council at once.
Was this then what the Legion had become? A bitter old man bent on revenge? I didn't want to believe it. The the Gent was a true man of the 10th, and its ideals still lived in his heart. Though the Gent had committed terrible crimes, the Legion had need of his knowledge. His skills would serve no one if he went to the noose. So the dapper old Gent returned to the chapter house, his crimes forgiven in the eyes of the Legion, if not the people of Stonebridge. We have gained a powerful ally, and the people of Stonebridge have pledged themselves to our cause. As long as Jane Cascinder remains a threat, they have little choice.
Gentlemen and goblins, order! Council will address the proposed alliance with the 10th Legion.
Circumstances have indeed changed since we last spoke. I now find myself addressing the savior of our city. Does the Legion envoy have anything further to say before a vote is called?
Judge the Legion by our actions, not our words.
Simple and straightforward. A refreshing change in a place like this.
Very good. No reason to postpone our decision any further. All those in favor of the alliance vote aye. Those opposed vote nay.
First Constable votes aye.
Chief Barrister votes aye.
Guild of Ironmongers reminds the Council of the considerable cost of the events in the Foundry. Are we now to pay for the Legion's war as well?
Diana,
First,
bitch.
the Guild abuses its workers. Now it votes against the savior of our city? I wonder what the people will do when they hear. And I promise that they'll hear.
Good goblin.
Guild of Ironmongers respectfully abstains.
Master of the college votes aye.
3 votes in favor, 1 abstention. As mayor of the city, I shall join the majority and vote aye. Be it resolved, then, that an alliance is declared between the city of Stonebridge and the 10th Legion. May our enemies tremble with dread.
Yeah, I'm actually trembling with dread because you're my allies, but oh my gosh.
I'd like to thank the Council for putting its faith in the Legion.
Of course, you are the savior of our city. Ask any favor of us, and the answer will be yes.
Will you send your automaton army to attack Jane Cascinder? We can take her by surprise and end the war.
The army? When I said any favor, I didn't actually mean...
Capital!
we
I can have the
know.
automatons ready in short order. Shall I make ready to leave? I should warn you, we may not return to Stonebridge again before this war is over.
How many automatons are left? I destroyed a lot of them.
The Gent only managed to take control of about half of our automatons, and not all of those were destroyed, so the army is intact. Jane's forces may outnumber us, but her soldiers have never faced automatons before. I dare say that will work in our favor.
You wish, they're kinda easy to kill.
Start preparing your army. I'm not ready to leave just yet.
We'll make good use of the time. Perhaps I can repair a few more of the automatons and improve our odds a bit.
Good. Give them healing oil. Good one, cat. Also, I promised a free bat, so... Free bats! Yeah. I wanted to see what the hell this was about, before ending the game. So I'd like to find that guy first. I seem to have a few quests. I think if we talk to the mayor, he'll offer us a choice to go on quests, so I don't care for that.
I believe we promised to investigate those who committed crimes against the Legion. Several culprits have confessed, but I need a plaintiff. I have 3 outstanding legal matters, charges of theft and murder. In accordance to Stonebridge law, the wronged party must press charges. In other words, the city cannot convict until the Legion serves the guilty party with intent of justice.
Why can't the city take these people to court? If the victim has to be alive to press charges, how do you ever go to trial for murder?
It's called the Rusk-Ketzler Clause. Started when some drunken braggart wrote a pile of accusations in his will. Hundreds were dragged through needless court trials. The law now requires a next of kin to willfully enact charges from dead claimants. We needed a next of kin of the Legion to move ahead with these charges, and, well, you're the first Legionnaire we've met in years.
Fair enough.
Why did the city not pursue these cases earlier? I have a hard time believing you only recently found out these men were guilty.
Yes, well, the events of 30 years ago were a miscarriage of justice. I can't make excuses, but I can reopen the casework.
If these people committed crimes against the Legion, we'll find them. Give me the details.
There are 3 offenders. Frederick Pratt, charges of theft. Rudolph Maxwell, theft and murder. Wenzel, charges of murder. As inheritor to the Legion, I give you right of accuser in these matters. Press charges or drop the claims as you see fit. These court filings will tell you where the offenders may be found. I leave it to you to decide settlements or charges.
I'll hear what they have to say and return with my verdicts.
Our business is concluded then. Good day to you, Legionnaire.
Let's see where those guys are and check if the Krug is here. Did he survive? Yay! Krug is here! Krr! Krr!
Free the Krug! Free the Krug!
Free the Krug!
Look at that. All the gears are turning again.
The original Krug monsters, they were only saying that, at least when they were attacking me and I was killing them. But this guy seems to have sickness, so the cur is part of his cough. Weird ass cough, but whatever. But other than that, he can actually speak, this one, but this is a human, not a Krug. him out next time I'm there.
Hello there. Not everyone wanders Stonebridge armed to the teeth, so I'm assuming you're the Legionnaires everyone's been talking about. Where are my manners? The name's Rudolph Maxwell. What can I do for you today?
Might I ask how old you are? I may have the wrong man.
4 years. I only just finished my apprenticeship. Wait a minute. You're looking for my father, aren't you? Is this about his role in the riots? That happened before I was born, but I inherited that bastard's forge, so I guess I inherit his debts. So, the man you're looking for is dead, but I'll settle his mistakes. What did he steal? What do I owe you?
Oh my gosh, love. I know you want to. You just wait another hour. I'll be done here. Yeah, this guy, it's not his fault. Pretty much not our fault for everything that's blamed on the Legion, so...
That's noble of you, but if the guilty party is dead, there's nothing to be settled.
True enough. No need to make him suffer for his father's mistakes.
Much obliged. You're not the first to track me down on account of his sins. About time I got my name changed. Well, good luck to you. Glad the Legion is back in Stonebridge.
Okay, love. Fine, I'll reply this once. There. Happy now, love? I stopped my stream just so you can get a reply. Yay for all the happy emotes! Yeah, Ari's been playing quite a few things today. I thought I had the Steam overlay off though. I'll have to check it out. After the big update of the Steam launcher, quite a few things are showing up now. Wait, I hadn't looted this chest? How? Ooh, inventory full. No! New weapon. Don't really care for block, because I never block. Oh my god. There's something annoying in my throat right now, and it just refuses to go either up or down, so it stops annoying my throat and I stop coughing. She doesn't have anything worthwhile. This looks kind of good. I'll give you this one. Okay. Ooh, that's a lot more attack and quite a bit of lightning. Okay. Upgrading everybody's stuff. So I can go sell. Ouch, that's a huge hit on the attack. No thanks. Let's grab looks again. Good thing is we have a trader like right here. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'll get some tea. Guess I was supposed to talk to this bastard here.
Hey, do I know you? I think you owe me a drink. Because I need a drink.
Mm-hmm.
Wenzel, 30 years ago, you served as a watchman for the city, did you not?
Aye, that's me. Do you know me? Because if you know me, you'd know it's my birthday. We should celebrate. You got any rum?
No, I don't have any rum. I'm here about charges of murder.
Huh? Murder? I haven't done it. You must be mistaking me for... Who are you? This about
Taking
that
you my ass.
Legion? I spit on the Legion, dirty sons of whores, I tell you! Remind me who they are again? Oh, wait. Hold on. I think I'm gonna vomit. No, never mind. It passed. Hey, who used my...
Wenzel, you'll be spending your last days on trial for murder. A constable will be coming to arrest you.
What? Who are you again? Did I tell you about the time when catskin hats were in fashion? I need to find somewhere to sleep.
I don't care if he became a drunkard. He's going on trial. Piece of shit. The bastard spat on the Legion and acted like an idiot. Of course, he's just a fucking drunkard, but I decided to put him to trial. Yeah, he's one of the murderers. This guy's father was a thief.
Spend your currency at local markets.
This so this
Please do not litter or excrete in alleyways.
Oh, I almost forgot about this line. Yay! For excreting in alleyways. Piece of shit murderers. Let's see what this one's gonna say. Probably gonna act like nothing happened too. Gonna be rich as fuck too.
Ah, back again. What can I do for you?
The Legion has returned, and you need to stand trial for your crimes against us.
What? That's ridiculous. I wasn't even living in Stonebridge when the chapter house was sacked.
That's strange. Who said anything about the chapter house? A guilty conscience is a terrible accomplice.
I guess it was going to come to this eventually. I had a good run. It feels like a lifetime ago. But I took part in that terrible riot. I stole several artifacts from the chapter house. But I don't have them anymore. I sold them all. Used the funds to open my shop. I regret my actions, but not the life it afforded me. I'll fight you in court if you press charges. Or we can settle this some other way.
Oh, fight me in court, why don't you?
Trying to buy justice? Not a chance. I'll have Barrister Mudgutter issue a summons. Good luck in court.
And who would testify that I was actually there? Fine. If this is how you want to end this, so be it.
Either he's sent to jail, or he spends a fortune trying to avoid life behind bars. Either way, he gets what he deserves.
I thought the Legion had better things to do than dig up petty crimes of yesteryear. Guess I was mistaken. Now be off with you.
Petty crimes. I see your fat belly and your fancy clothing. Petty crime. Okay, this will end when I go to the magistrate. So let's go to the abbey. secret bridges, and I like the blood bridges. Thanks for the hydrate cap. My tea is almost ready, so I'll take a sip from that in a minute. This inscription is worn by wind and sand. May the fires of our 3 shrines burn bright. May the keepers of the flame remain vigilant in their watch. To all who keep the light eternal, know that Azunai himself shall reward your service.
This desert is too quiet. I don't like it.
You don't have to like it, you have to walk through it. Oh, that's a few bones here. Just a couple of bones, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. That's the big skeleton. Ooh.
Down.
That's the fancy thing here. I have no idea, but it's really pretty. Okay, I have a few sips of tea in my system now. See, this wall now broke, and I'll be hitting every single wall I see. And I bet no other wall will break. desert makes me wanna play Conan. And there was a big ass update on it recently. Thanks for the hydrate and the stretch, love. And patting the cat. No, it's now Age of Combat, so combat improvements and such. Haven't actually tried it yet. I just downloaded it a couple of days ago. Get a hydrate. It's more tea in my system. Love. Everything is Kave's fault. Oh, I didn't do a stretch. Yeah. Okay, now we have a stretch.
Leskanzi wagons. No sign of their owners, though. Way. No. Quest seems to be taking us that way, so we're exploring everywhere else. Do I have to pause for another reply, love? One more down.
It's rare to see you so eager, so... Okay, if you're calmer, that's good. Come and hide them. I know, love.
Looks like
know.
an Azanite shrine. Must be centuries old.
Let's save first. Or something weird happens when I touch this. Ooh, you have just unlocked the first of 3 ultimate abilities scattered across the Aranoid Desert. By praying at either of the other 2 shrines elsewhere in the desert, you can acquire their abilities as well. Note that you can only possess 1 ultimate ability at a time, so each time you gain a new ultimate, it will replace the old one. However, once an ultimate has been gained for the first time, you can always reacquire it by visiting any of the 3 shrines and selecting it from the menu. You are now able to use the Hathra Unox Unok's Embrace ability, which can be activated by pressing V. Hey, Inwells, welcome to the stream. Each one of this each use of this ability consumes all of your remaining power. In order to activate the ability, you must have at least one full power orb. Hathra Unok's Embrace heals the player at a greatly increased rate. The amount healed increases with the number of full power orbs that the player currently has, while the duration of the heal decreases. It sure has. Good to see you, Inwells. I have spotted you in Chase streams several times, but ouch, in between storms. Yeah, tell me about it. I'm in between storms too, actually. Last night I actually could not go to bed because just as I was about to, a storm rolled in and it was so much thunder and lightning that there was no way in hell I would be falling asleep to that. Ah, fun times. The description says, this flame is dedicated to Hathra Unok, who brought Azenites light to the Empire. We pray here in his memory for the grace to give comfort and healing to all who seek our aid. He did? Cat. Thanks, love. Can always count on you to fix my kitten. Pressing V does not open that. Well, I can at least check out what new drops I got. Okay. Let's see, where is the ultimate? Oh, middle mouse. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm clicking the middle mouse and it does jack shit. Okay, I need a new key binding for the ultimate. Have anything on you? Probably not. Nope, it just refuses to use the ultimate. Isn't it like a death for the stupid skill? The hell? Or did I forget to save the new key binding? Nope. I bound this to middle mouse button because I didn't care for the location of the skill. But honestly, no button seems to be working. I'll try to reset it to V, if that helps. Oh yeah, now it works. It doesn't care for being on a different place. Oh my gosh, poor Unstable. Warning, a giant sandworm has been sighted nearby. It has devoured every person who has ventured into its lair, including several well-armed adventurers. Do not be lured by rumors of treasure in its belly. This creature should be avoided at all costs. Yeah, sorry, after telling me this, do you think I won't go inside? It's a dune worm! If I find any spice inside it, I'll go nuts. If I want to lure it or if I want to not get eaten by it. Because if I walk in a rhythm, I'm dead. Well, treasure, hopefully? I see how it is, Gas, using me as bait. Not taking you on my next visit to Arrakis, that's for sure. Was a little painful. Showing off her sandworm experience here. Oh, it's underground. Yeah, that's not wrong. That was an easy kill. It had some treasure inside and leveled me up, so... Sounds like an interesting worm, to be honest. Where did you fight it? Oops. And now I'm used to pressing V for my inventory. Ooh, I like this one. Kinda wanna see how this helmet looks like. Ooh, am I gorgeous or what? And I think I have a matching top. I expected it to be more black, red, and fiery. A little underwhelming. Considering the art on this matches the hat. That's cheating. Anything for him? Nope. Well, at least it was orange. I guess. Well, we have this fire. That works for me. Love. Warning. Wait. Just another sandworm warning. We killed it already. Don't warn me about the same thing I already killed. Abbey of Saint who? Hiram. That's quite close to Hytum. We already recovered the artifacts from the tombs. And finished that quest like 2 days ago.
Be welcome, friend. This is the Abbey of St. Hiram. Sister Eleanor will want to meet you. I think she's praying in the chapel.
Well, she will be happy to see me with this headdress on. She doesn't get a heart attack and dies, she's a hero. These waters are consecrated to radiant Azunai. Cleanse yourself in the pool and be born anew. No, thank you. I worked hard for my levels. Nah, those are long lost.
We have weapons and armor to trade. Have a look at our stall if you like.
All I could do with him is put him to trial, and they will probably gloss it over anyways.
Are you looking for Sister Eleanor? You'll find her in the chapel.
Sister Eleanor can help you. I'm new to the Abbey myself.
Then why were you the only one with a close-up shot? Yeah, everything has been looted and sold off and traded hands for like 30 years. There's no way in hell we can recover everything. Professor Jabberhack, formerly of Stonebridge Collegium, is rumored to be hiding out in the Aranoid Desert.
I'm not allowed to unlock the gate. Not unless Sister Eleanor gives the word.
Mad Matthias, the infamous Lescanzi brigand, has recently been sighted near the Abbey. He may be accompanied by a gang of cutthroats and thieves. Outstanding charges against this criminal include murder, assault, mule theft, and contributing to the delinquency of a goblin.
I was in the Abbey Tower and I saw the old causeway come to life. You're Legionnaires. I'm glad you made it here safely. Not everyone does. Not even the ones who are armed as well as you.
Not to be rude, but you're a lot more hospitable than the other Azunites I've met.
When Jane rose to power, the monks of this abbey turned away from her church. We do our work in Azunai's name, not Jane's. I'm sure she'd like nothing better than to teach us all a lesson in obedience. Fortunately, she's very busy, and very far away.
That's so true, oh my god.
I fought undead monsters in the desert. Is this place under some kind of curse?
Yes, but it's always been like this. Centuries ago, long before the monks built the abbey, this was a religious center, a refuge for an Azanite patriarch and his followers, who came here from the Empire of Stars. Then they turned to heresy, and the Legion was sent to destroy them. Now they haunt the ruins, sometimes asleep, sometimes not.
I came here to find someone. His name is Etienne Dumarnay.
The Legion hero, yes. He was here, but that was years ago. He went into the vault under the abbey. No one ever saw him again. And the vault is sealed. We don't know how to get inside.
We were told that Dumarnay was here, waiting for us. Maybe he got out of the vault.
No one at the Abbey has seen him, but if you want to know for sure, only one person could tell you, our former abbot. His name was Simeon. He showed Dumane how to get into the vault. They went inside together, but only Simeon came out.
Dumarne was looking for something here. What's inside the vault?
The greatest treasure of the faith. We don't know anything more about it apart from the name. I've lived all my life at this abbey. I've read every book I could find, and none of them gave me so much as a clue. That must be what Dumane was after.
Wow, we are looking for the Ark of the Covenant. Let's hope we didn't open it.
Could Simeon have killed him?
Simeon? No. Our abbot was many things, but he certainly wasn't a killer. I knew Simeon when I was very young. He tutored me, taught me to love the books in this place. Underneath all his bluster, he was a good man.
Is this Simeon still alive?
I think so. He abandoned the abbey years ago. Now he lives out in the desert, somewhere in the ruins. If you're going to look for him, I'll ask the monks to unlock the abbey gate. You may come and go as you like. Our abbey is protected against the undead, so you can use this place as a refuge, and I'll help however I can.
If I'm looking for Simeon, where's a good place to start?
There's another set of ruins close to the abbey, set back into a gorge. That's the only place the monks have ever seen him. I don't think he wanders any farther into the desert.
You seem eager to help us. I'm a little surprised.
All these years, I thought the Legion was gone, but I always admired them and what they stood for. When I was little, I read every book in our library that had even a mention of the Legion. A childish obsession, that's what Simeon called it.
Thank you.
Well, it's always good
I'm
to have
sure
a
I'll
fan.
see you again.
Oh, please tell Simeon that he is missed, and he's always welcome to come back to us.
Yeah, I think he's too scared because of the thing they released in the... crypts, was it? A reliquary of Saint Hiram. The round figure is dressed in the simple attire of an Azunite monk. You recognize him as Saint Hiram. A fine golden ring marked with the shield of Azunite adorns Hiram's right hand. It seems out of place in contrast to his humble monk's robe. The body has been wrapped in fine robes and it wears large gilded symbols of the Azunite Church. But does it wear the ring?
These are the bones of our patron, Saint Hiram. Jolly fellow. That's his portrait on the wall.
Yeah, and you look like a pretty faithful fan of his. Barely looks the same. What we can scrounge here. Brothers and sisters, I have lived in this part of the desert for most of my life, and I have learned a great deal about the undead horrors that infest the ruins. Most of the undead are animated bones, the skeletons of the heretics who were slain by the Legion. As a result of the curse that was cast upon them by the Grand Mage Olves, their souls are still bound to their mortal remains. But even when their mortal bodies are destroyed, the souls of the heretics are forced to remain in our world. I have observed the so-called Sandsoaks in the desert, and I believe they're animated by the souls of those heretics whose skeletal remains have been destroyed. When many of these disembodied souls flock together, they are able to shape the sand into a humanoid form that serves as a vessel to contain them. In this matter, they move about the desert and mindlessly attack any person they meet. Much of the time, the undead are dormant. In the past, they only awakened in great numbers when members of the Legion were near, no doubt sensing the Legion blood and hoping to take their revenge. Still, I urge you all to be cautious if you ever leave the Abbey grounds. Aridai. Good to know. We figure out about the monster we haven't fought yet. This book seems relatively new. It was written by Brother Cornelius. Saint Hiram of Kettleburg lived in the early years of our kingdom. He was a portly fellow, renowned for his miracles, which had a distinctly culinary flair. It's getting the Legion's gone. Whoops! So true and stable. Oh my god. I didn't cough all day. What the hell? Am I allergic to my own streams? In the later years of his life, the Synod called upon Hiram to perform an especially sensitive mission. A community of Azunites had fallen victim to heresy, abandoning the worship of Azunai for a false god. This community was led by an old Agalan giant called Maokai, and the heretics believed that Hiram could bring him back into the fold. So Hiram dutifully left his home and traveled north to the edge of the Aranoi Desert. He was met there by Malachi himself, but instead of a cordial welcome befitting an envoy of the church, Hiram was clapped in irons and imprisoned in the vault. For half a year, he suffered Malachi's torments until finally he died. Outraged at this treatment of a good and noble man, the church synod declared a crusade. The Legion marched north, slew Malachi and his followers, and set a terrible curse upon them, so that their spirits would be trapped in the world, never to return to the River of Souls. It's okay, Cat. It will clear. I'm feeling way better than I was last week. It was just a pretty nasty sickness that left some scars that are healing right now. Also, how the fuck did the church not expect for the heretics to kill their fucking saint when he arrived? First they say they are heretics, and then they send their precious saint there alone? I mean, it was a recipe for a murder. Though the braziers that flank the altar are unlit, they radiate intense heat from an unknown source. The surface of the altar is covered in a thick layer of cobwebs and dust. It hasn't been touched by for a very long time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were prepping for the crusade when they sent him. They could have just sent any monk. Why send the supposed saint that performed culinary miracles? This tome appears to be an old Legion chronicle. One page catches your eye. In the year 1080, the 5 Legion cohorts were dispatched to the Aranoi Desert under the command of the Grand Mage Ovis. Our mission was simple: eliminate the heretic community that had taken root near our border. When we arrived in the desert, we met with fierce resistance from the heretics. A few of their number were Agalan giants, and they were well trained in magic. The leaders retreated to their vault, where they held out for almost a week until Olvis and his apprentices finally destroyed them. We all knew that the heretics were wicked people. They had murdered our beloved Saint Hiram, along with many of their own number who refused to forsake the traditional faith. But Olvis went beyond the goals of our mission. He cast a terrible curse upon the heretics, trapping their souls in their own corpses and walling up their leaders behind the stones of their vault. In hindsight, we should have recognized the Grand Mage's needless cruelty as a warning. Later that year, he would betray the Legion and try to usurp control of the kingdom for himself. His shoulder armor matches my horns, though. Maybe I'm just allergic to English. Okay. And without touching the altar, this door will be sealed. Yep. How much time do I have to kill? 20 minutes. Okay, we're going to the desert, guys. Oh, there's a chest, there's a chest, there's a chest. Loot the church. And there's the reason
Pardon
why
me.
she had a quest.
Could I speak with you?
Because she has a quest.
We're not supposed to ask favors of our guests, but I need your help, and I can't tell the other monks.
All right, I'm listening.
A few weeks ago, a traveler came to the Abbey. His name was Marlowe. He spoke well, dressed well. In short, he
Left with
seemed a
you
gentleman
well.
of quality, and I grew fond of him. He told me that he felt the same. But he had debts, or so he said. He begged me for coins from our treasury, so one night I stole the key.
Oh my dear God, you fucking idiot!
You believed his story? Why?
He reminded me of home. My father was Lord of Drakenberg until Jane took the city and murdered my family. Marlowe treated me like a lady at court. He knew all the right words to say. I should have seen him for what he was, but I didn't want the charade to end. I was stupid, and I'm sorry.
Let me guess. This Marlowe was really a thief.
As soon as I opened the treasury door, he struck me, knocked me unconscious. Marlowe must have known what he wanted from the start. A golden chalice that belonged to Saint Hiram. He took the chalice and left everything else. Our brother treasurer doesn't even know it's gone. Not yet. I beg of you, find Marlowe and bring back the chalice. I'll put it back in the treasury, and no one will ever know.
Are we replaying Raiders of the Lost Ark here? I'm kinda... Really? Aw, I'd switch to French, cat, but I don't know any French. Switch to Bulgarian, but then nobody will understand what I'm saying. Oh, I kept meaning to add say something in Bulgarian. Redeem.
Do you think he's heading south? Back to Ebb?
No. There's any number of scoundrels in the desert. Maybe he's planning to sell the chalice to one of them. Marlowe is smart. I think he'll stay near the Abbey until he finds a buyer. He won't risk carrying the chalice for long. He left the gate unlocked behind him, so I know he went east. And it's only been a few days. He can't have gone far.
Cat, you're not wrong. Let's do a quick redeem creation before I forget, and if I kill enough time, we might just end the stream after I'm done with that. Okay. Okay, how much should that cost? Let's give it here. Okay, background color. That should do it. Okay, now we have a new redeem. And sadly I didn't kill enough time, damn it. I was too quick with this. Love, that was quick. And annoying. You goddamn wife. Обичам демоничният си съпруг. There we go. Happy now? God damn it. Don't dare clip it, I'll smack you with something. Okay, save game. Something is quite close by.
Be on guard.
Wrong button.
One more down. There, a dead man. Liskanzi by the look of him.
Okay, Cat wants me to say stop and smell the roses, and that would be spri и помириши розите. This corpse is several days old and appears to be a Leskanzi mercenary. The marks from a strangling cord have cut into the flesh and are visible around his neck. His body has already been stripped of valuables except for a journal, which is covered with dry blood. Been a few days since we dug up that old Azionite stash. Trouble is, I don't trust my so-called partners. I'm supposed to meet Andre and Radu by the oasis after the storm dies down, but I've half a mind to find the loot and clear out before first light. I'd sooner have my back to a Drakenweir than those two. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Cat. I'll do anything for a happy cat.
Well, these men don't look friendly, do they?
Well, pretty much nobody we've met looks friendly at us, dude. Get used to it by now. Yeah, not even the Cyclopses. And help those, oh lord! This seems to be a Leskanzi holy book. Its pages are tattered and torn, but you can make out one passage. And the old witch spoke to the assembled clans, saying, "Remember, brothers and sisters, the land that gave birth to our people, the Sunset Realm, Leskanza, upon the Sea of Shadows. It was in her purple valleys that our bloodline was born, and one day we must reclaim what is ours." Then a child stepped forward and asked the question that was on everyone's lips. "But grandmother, if Leskanza was so beautiful, why did we leave?" "When the evil sect came to our land from across the cold Black Sea, they enslaved our people and mingled their foul blood with ours. For centuries we lived as thralls, while the sect despoiled our land." "But still we did not leave?" the child asked. "No, even then we did not go by choice. The Imperial legions overthrew the sect and scoured our country. They cast us to the wild winds, and we have wandered the empty places of the world ever since. But one day our land will be born anew. That is why we must always remember, for on that day we will return together to the land of our birth, and our exile will finally end." Well, yeah, imagine being enslaved by monsters from across the world, and then instead of liberated, the people that killed the monsters would then oh my god, I'm dying. Would then send you off out of your land to wander the world. That kinda sucks. Ow. The hell did you hit me with, you bastard? Let me hit you with something hard and heavy. Holy, that sword is shiny. Stable. You're not wrong though. She's quite heavy in the right places. And if she ain't hot, there's nobody hot on this planet. Okay, once we clear out this save point, I will be wrapping up the stream. This insta-heal skill is nice though.
One more down.
Okay, game is saved. I will save just in case. And find us somebody to raid. See who's online today. Okay, we were at Zoomers yesterday. Swagden Geeky was last week though, I think. This is a bit tricky. Does anybody have raid suggestions? Oh no, last week we visited somebody else and that was a bit of a flop, so... Ooh, the game they're playing is so cute. Go to Swagden Geeky. That looks super cute. Hold on, cat. You can restart once we get there. It helps when the raid refreshes the window anyway. Okay, everybody. See you in another stream next weekend. Bye.